Hey everybody, Vicki Fitch here, your direct sales expert, coming to you live from sunny Southern California. I appreciate you guys being here. Hey Janice, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for sharing it out. I am dual broadcasting on Facebook Live as well as Periscope. Thanks for being here. Marsha, Ferrari, I saw you guys pop in. I saw some other people too. I apologize. Michael, welcome to the broadcast. Guys, thank you so much for being here. You saw, hey Sarah, welcome. You saw our topic tonight. We're going to talk about live streaming secrets, right? Connecting and converting. Hey Dorothy, welcome. Big Carrie, welcome. Those of you on Facebook, I need you to put your name in the chat box so I know you're here. Carrie, welcome to the broadcast again. Thanks for the hearts and the shares. Hey Sean, welcome. It's good to see you, Dorothy. Big Science, welcome. Again, thanks for being here, guys. Dave Gonzalez in the house. Hey Carrie, Dorothy, thanks for inviting people. Cyril, thanks for sharing. Well, I make more than that, but yes, I made 40,000 in 4 weeks just from live streaming. So we're going to talk about that. Hey Aldo, hey AW, I can't read what that says, but welcome to the broadcast. You guys definitely want to share this out because we all know that people in the live streaming community, hi Chi-Town, are looking to, if you're here and you're delivering value, you're hoping to actually make money, right? Put a one in the chat box if you know what I'm talking about. Are you guys here to make money? Are you live streaming? Now, some of you might just be doing it for a social outlet, and there's nothing wrong with that. Carrie, okay, Dave, thanks for sharing that. There's nothing wrong with if you're doing this as a social outlet, but if you're actually trying to run a business, then we need to actually understand how to convert, right? How to connect with people and how to convert them into sales, you know, and we're going to talk about that. Hey, Jill, welcome to the broadcast. We're going to talk about the fact that conversion is not about closing sales, right? No, not 40. I don't know what that means, Ferrari. 40,000 in 4 weeks. We need to use live stream to do it. Well, you don't need to, Carrie, but I did it. I used it as a platform because live streaming doesn't cost you anything. So there's no actual cost, no revenue that you are going to use up because you're not using it as an advertising. Now, I think there's a lot of great ways to use advertising, and there's a lot of great models that we want to actually fulfill to actually continue to increase that. But this is showing you what the power of live streaming and giving you guys some tips and tricks so you can utilize it in your business. Now, I'd love to know what you guys do. Hey, David, welcome to the broadcast. Hey, Crosby, welcome. So, again, do me a favor, guys, if you haven't already, to hit the share button, okay? And if you guys aren't following me over here on Periscope, click that little Perry Peep right there and give me a follow. And those, the other ones here, hit the share button and let people know that this is a great broadcast, right? Hey, Chi-Town, thanks for inviting people. DJ, welcome. Z, I don't know how to say that your last name, but I'm going to call you Z. Welcome to the broadcast, Almighty and Randy. So let's talk about this. Now, first of all, how do we do it? Live streaming is as simple, thanks Almighty. It is as simple as hitting the button, but that's not the content that's convertible, right? If I just come on here and my first time out, I'm like, hi, what are you doing? And let's wait for people, and we don't have a message. We don't have a message that we're delivering. We don't have information. Thanks so much, Jill. I appreciate that. Krista in the house, welcome, sweetheart. And so if we don't have a message, Tim McVeigh's in the house, welcome, sweetheart. Welcome to the broadcast. If we don't have a message, if we don't have something that we're delivering, some kind of value, then it will be difficult for us to connect and convert. I just joined. What are we converting? Facebook traffic? We're talking about live streaming, sweetie. I am dual. Hey, Ernie, I am dual broadcasting on Facebook Live as well as Periscope. And so we're talking about that. So when we look at live streaming as a whole, it is a free opportunity for you to, get on board. Right now, like I said, all I did is hit the button. It didn't cost me anything. Now, granted, you have to pay your cell phone bill because these platforms are primarily, now you can do some from your desktop, but primarily they are a phone app, right? So in terms of cost, it's probably something, hey, Yaman, welcome, something that you've already expensed out. So I'm not going to consider that an actual cost. You can if you want. If you don't have a smartphone already, then you might consider that a cost. But in general, it's free for you to hit that broadcast button, go live or broadcast. Hey, Z, welcome. And again, thanks so much for sharing, guys. I appreciate you guys tapping away those hearts and sharing out the broadcast. We're going to get to that in a minute, Almighty. Or James. Hey, Jay Mackey in the house. Welcome, Jay. Hey, Serge. Welcome to the broadcast. So when we talk about that, well, you have to come on with a reason to be here if you're trying to build an audience. Because the keys to this, right, the secret, of course, is the connecting and converting. I can come up here and say whatever I want, but if I'm not delivering value, if I'm not talking to you, if I'm not connecting with you as an audience, then you're probably not going to be you're not going to relate to me. You can call me Almighty, thanks, sweetie, that you're not going to relate to me and my message. If I ignored all of you, now, maybe some of you guys don't mind this. Hey, Tanae, welcome to the broadcast. But when I go on someone's broadcast and they tell me, oh, we're going to wait a while, share this out. We're going to wait a while until people join the room. Hey, Talk Show Maven, welcome to the, oh, hey, girl, how are you, Raven? that, you know, when people say that, it bothers me. It's like, well, my time is valuable and I don't have time to sit here and wait for you to wait for other people to get here. If I'm not enough, then I guess I got to go, right? So you want to dive into your message, get in there and start sharing with people what it is that you want to tell them. Hey, King of QC, welcome to the broadcast. And again, thanks for sharing, you guys. I do appreciate it. Judy Peacock in the house, welcome. But we've got to provide value. That's part of connection. I like to say hello to everybody. Hey, Chaco, welcome. Thou shalt not waste thy viewers' time. Exactly, Dave. Hey, Ms. Maeve. I don't know what that says, but welcome to the broadcast. I don't want to waste your time, but I do want to connect with you. I do want to say hello to each of you. I do want you to feel like it matters to me that you're in the room. It does matter to me. It matters how many times you come back. It matters there. Thank you so much for sharing, Jay. I appreciate it. It matters to me. You know, you don't have to do it. I don't require it. I will remind you because I know sometimes I'm watching a broadcast and I'm tapping away at the hearts and I forget to share. And people say, hey, don't forget to share if you're finding value in the message. If you're not finding value here, kick back, relax, and don't bother. But if you're finding value, let's share it out, because why? It does help me. It also helps you. It gives you some good street cred too, right? Do you write down bullet points to say? I do not, Carrie, but I recommend most people do. I already kind of know what I'm going to say, and plus it's a very fluid broadcast, so I transition through things. But right now we're talking about live streaming and some of those secrets. Hey, Marsha, welcome. Judy, thanks for inviting people. Heather Sebastian in the house, welcome. Tim, every stream is first impression. Capture that. Right, Tim, that's exactly it. Is that some people, like some of you guys are new. Put a 1 in the chat box if you're new. Thanks, Dave. Put a 1 in the chat box if you're new, because when you're new, you're right. I only have one chance to get you a first impression. Thank you, Chi-Town. I only have one chance. And so I want to deliver, but I want to say hello. And if you don't like it, it's okay. Remember, you've seen some of my other broadcasts. Everybody isn't your customer. Everybody isn't your tribe. For me, this is important to connect. This connection allows me to have a relationship with you. So a conversion process is much simpler. Now, is my goal to convert? It is, like, ultimately that's my job, right? But it's not my goal. I don't look at each one of you like dollar signs and think, okay, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. It's not like that. This is a relationship, right? And in relationships, sometimes, yes, Krista, you are, hey, not old in age, but certainly been around for a while. Candy Sakai. I don't know if I say your name right, Candy, but welcome to the broadcast. Matan, thank you. And for me, I'm dual broadcasting, right? And so I am using the opportunity for the time that I'm investing on 2 different audiences, 2 different live stream audiences. If you feel equipped and capable of doing that, it certainly is a good use of your time. Sorry. Hold on 1 second. That usually doesn't happen, but once in a while. Hey, Jeff, welcome to the broadcast. So if you can utilize your time effectively and efficiently, then you're building a dual audience. You're building an audience on 2 platforms at the same time. I'm giving the same talk and the same message. I'm trying to, converse with both sets of people. I'm connecting. Put a 1 in the chat box if you're understanding what I'm doing, that you're understanding I'm connecting. Not for selfish reasons, not because I'm looking at you guys like dollar signs. I'm here to deliver you some value. Thanks, Chai. Thanks, Cyril. Thanks, Dorothy. I'm here to deliver value. And if you've seen my broadcast before, thanks, King. Thanks, Marcia. Then you know I'm trying to deliver value to you. If I get the benefit and the bonus of you becoming a client sometimes, that's great. If I get the benefit and the bonus of you sharing the broadcast out with someone else who might be part of my tribe, hey, Lena, welcome, then that's great. But it's not a requirement, right? I'm going to give this information no matter if you're here or you're not here. If you want to hear it, you're going to be here. And that's what I want. So when you're live streaming, connect with your audience, right? And then conversion. You can't convert if you don't offer the opportunity for people to connect with you offline. Does this make sense to you guys? You've got to offer the opportunity for people to move offline to connect with you. I offer a free consultation, right? At VickiFitch.com/20. I will give you a free 20-minute, no pressure consultation to help you to build your business and your brand. You fill out a questionnaire, and it's not a 2-second questionnaire. I actually do 30 minutes to an hour worth of prep work in order to give you that value. Yes, connecting. Thanks, Tim. In order to provide value to you, right? So I have given here on the broadcast. Then I give to you, again, if you're interested in being part of my tribe or part of my customer base. Hey, Alex, I saw a bunch of you guys pop in. Sorry about that, guys. And thank you for sharing it out. I really appreciate it. So, but I give to you. I give. Gary Vaynerchuk says, jab, 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 right hook, meaning give, 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 then you can ask. I give every single day at 6 o'clock. I give. What's the worst place you've ever had to pee? Well, that's certainly relevant to this conversation. So thank you for showing us how to deal with trolls on the broadcast as well, because we're going to talk about that in a second. But if we look at this opportunity, say, how do we convert? We connect. offer them something, right? Offer them something. Where do the shares go? When you click the share button, you can either share to Twitter or you can share to your Periscope followers, either one. You can also grab the link and share it out to Facebook if you want. Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So when we share, like I said, every day at 6 p.m., I provide value for you. I provide value like tips and tricks. I do an Ask Vicki show where I can give you information. So if you want to connect and convert, you've got to give. You've got to give something of value. If I'm just sitting here and going, hey guys, I want you to buy my stuff, or I want you to be my client, that's not giving. That's not connecting. And that's not going to be a conversion process that's going to work for you typically, right? Hey, Olak. Hey, Donato. Renato, welcome to the broadcast. So there you have that part, right? We have to connect. I say hi, I meet you, I greet you. I'm also consistent, right? I'm consistent every day at 6 p.m. I'm here. Now, sometimes a little bit later, sometimes a little earlier. Hey, Mike, welcome to the broadcast. But typically right around 6 o'clock, this is where I am. So you have some consistency. You know, I'm not a fly-by-nighter. Like I'm in one day and out the next. You can see consistently. If you're watching the broadcast, you can see some consistent people watching the broadcast. If you look at them afterwards, you can see. Last night, I think we had 800 people on the broadcast on Periscope and like 200, maybe more than that now, but replays, right? On Facebook, I think we had 500 views. You can see that there's consistency. It's not somebody that's just popping on for a broadcast, right? Hello, welcome to the broadcast. Hey, Queen, welcome. Appreciate you guys being here, and thanks again for sharing out. Hey, Joyce, welcome. So when we're consistent, right? So we want to actually connect, right? I'm connecting with you, talking to you, sharing with you, providing value, right? Then the conversion process, we have to offer people a way to get offline to connect with us. Because right here, I don't have any way to contact you. If Periscope shuts down, Facebook shuts down, I don't have a way to contact you. If you want to stay in my tribe, stay connected to me, you need to go to my website, right? And that's what you should be doing. Driving traffic off of these platforms, the live streaming platforms, to some place you can actually connect and send a newsletter and have some additional conversation with the people that are in your tribe. So then you, like I said, that's part of your conversion process, right? Hit them with the, I don't know what that means, but okay. I don't know what that means. So are you guys catching my vibe here? Put a 1 in the chat box. Hey, John, welcome to the broadcast, sweetheart. Appreciate you being here. Put a 1 in the chat box if you guys are catching the vibe here, that we have to ask people. We've got to share value, right? Thanks, DJ. We have to share value. We have to connect with people. We have to convert. We have to send them offline and not just keep them right here on this platform. We have to be consistent. We have to show people that not only do we have value, we're not a one-hit wonder. I'm not here delivering one message day in and day out, the same message, same message, same message. And so, I know many of you are in this broadcast. Thanks, Joyce. I know many of you are in this broadcast asking, how did I make $40,000 in 4 weeks? Well, just so you know, that's a simple little piece, but this is from consistent behavior. It's not like I went on one day and I had $40,000 in sales. Not that it couldn't happen, not if I was selling a product or service that I couldn't have done that, because it certainly could be done. But mine was through nurturing these relationships. And having it was actually only 3 weeks, it sounds better, 40K in 4 weeks. It just kind of is more of a catchy title, but it was actually less than 3 weeks, less than 20 days. I did $40,000 just from my live streaming sales. And why? Because I'm consistent, because I convert. I do tell you guys how to reach me, how to connect with me, and I offer you an opportunity to be part of my tribe. I heard people are likely to buy a car because of the relationship they make with the car. Absolutely, Carrie. I mean, I want to buy from people that I like. I want to buy from people that care about me, that know my name, that know that I have 2 kids and that they're always playing electronics. If we're talking about cars, that they're always playing electronics and we need extra outlets, and who am I and what is it about me that you can help me? Vicki shows up every night. That's right, John. Thank you. Is that we want to give value. We want to provide that. And when you can do that, you also have to have a skill set that whatever you're doing, you need to be good at what you're doing. You need to have excellence, right? I always call it executing with excellence. Hey, Ejos, welcome to the broadcast. A stream should flow into river and create an ocean of connection. Very good. I love it. Tim's like a poet. Hey, Haydar, welcome to the broadcast. So we want to make sure that we are connecting with people and that we're providing value. Are you a one-hit wonder? Do you only have one product or service, one piece of information that you can share? If that's the truth, it doesn't mean you can't do anything with it, but you need to build on that. You need to build on your experience. You need to build on your relationships, build on your connections, build on your collaboration opportunities. Hey, Muhammad, welcome. That's what makes a difference. Hey, Mel, welcome to the broadcast. And that's what makes a difference. That's how we change from, that consistent part. My whole thing in Periscope is the first, you cannot convert if you can't connect. Exactly. Absolutely. AmeriCorps, absolutely. Hey, Bradiel, welcome to the broadcast. So that is important. We've got to convert. We've got to share. We have to connect. We have to be real. And you've got to have valuable information. I call it executing with excellence, right? Hey, Todd. Executing with excellence means you don't just have a little piece of information. And if you do that, you continue to grow and you continue to build on that so you can offer other things up to other people, right? And again, if you guys are finding value here and you haven't shared it out yet, would you do me a favor and share it out? We want to make sure other people have an opportunity to understand this live streaming. You can make a tremendous amount of money. Most people aren't making any money on live streaming. That's the truth. I mean, if you survey people on live streaming, most people aren't making money, but it's because they're not doing that. They're not doing the things that I'm talking to you about. They're not connecting. They're delivering a message that's about making money, right? I'm not delivering a message about making money. I'm delivering a message that's valuable to you on how you can utilize it in your own life. Now, I would love to help you, have you be part of my tribe or be a client of mine if you're so inclined, but I'm giving you the value anyway. And I think you can probably see from my heart, I'm not here about me. Gimme, right? When people are, I think Q, the brand, she calls it the me monster, right? The me monster. Gimme. What you got it? What's in it for me? Well, that's what, when you're giving, when you're providing value to a community, when you're providing value to other people, your conversion process is easier. But if people, Tom Hopkins used to say, if people can see dollar signs in your eyes, then that is going to be the kiss of death. People don't want you to take from them. They want to buy from you because they like you. They want to buy from you because they trust you. They want to buy from you because you understand what you're doing, because you can help them. You can guide them and direct them. Now, I'd love to answer some questions for you guys, specific. Hey, Scaponi, welcome. I'd love to answer specific questions. You're welcome to ask me whatever you want. Don't troll right now, because people really have come into this broadcast. They want to know how to make money. I mean, and I'll be honest with you guys, I've done over $100,000, mostly from my live streaming, just in the first quarter of this year. Okay, so that like I said, it doesn't rhyme very well. It's not as catchy, but first quarter I did over 100,000 mostly from live streaming. I won't say that there wasn't some external influence, but I want you guys to understand that connection and consistency makes a difference, right? Thanks, Scott Pony. It makes a difference. So you can ask me questions. Again, don't be rude or disrespectful. You can ask me questions because I'm here to help you. Bad weather here, so I'll have to catch the replay. Okay, Judy, see you later. But about this really quick, and I'm going to tell you who I am while you guys are typing your questions in. And if you haven't shared it out yet, and again, you're finding value, share out the broadcast. Guys, my name is Vicki Fitch. I'm a direct sales expert. I've been in the industry 20 years, top 10 sales and recruiting internationally for more than a decade. I've also built and sold 4 companies. I'm an author, a speaker, and an international business consultant, helping you get outside the 5,000 to turn your passion into your profits. So you want to make sure that you are delivering value, right? Deliver value. Here's your opportunity to get free consulting from me, an opportunity for me to answer questions on how you can convert, a free opportunity just by hitting that live stream button. Go live, live now. Hey, Steven, welcome to the broadcast. This is your chance. So ask me some questions and don't be shy. I mean, put a 1 in the chat box if you guys would like to make some money by live streaming. I know some of you are probably shy and you're thinking, I can't do 2 audiences. I can't do this. I can't do that. Thanks, Marcia. I want you guys to believe in yourselves. I want you to know that you don't have to start out like this, but being consistent, you can. I have a business Facebook page, Piper Transportation. My focus is technology in the transportation sector. Should I stream my show from that page versus personal page? Oh, John, that's such a good question. I missed some of you guys over here while I was reading that. Hey, Carl, welcome. Scaponi, thank you. That is a great question. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna kind of break it down for you guys. First of all, you'll get bigger reach more than likely from your personal page, which is why I actually stream from my personal page. I was using an application called Live Leap, and I would do it from my business page, which is what we're supposed to do, kind of. But I'm giving free value, so it's a little bit different. Exposure on your own personal page than you do your business page. So, by providing that opportunity, to get information out to a broader group of people, you know, you can kind of wrap them around. Now, if you're doing stuff about transportation specifically, you know, we might, I have some suggestions maybe we could talk about offline where you could actually broadcast from there and then make sure that people are sharing it out to your personal page, like have, whether it's an assistant or something that's sharing it out to your personal page, like I'm having you guys share right now, so other people can follow into the broadcast, so you can build your, you know, build your actual page, because yours is more specific to an organization or an industry, where mine is, as a business consultant, I'm selling, you know, I'm selling me and my knowledge and my services, so it's a little bit easier to put it on my personal page. And it looks like you guys, Facebook might cut out. I see it's looking like the connection's slowing down. If it does, head on over to Periscope, at Vicki_Fitch on Periscope, or if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see it in the live stream there too, just in case you guys get cut off. Hey, Pachong, welcome to the broadcast. Again, thanks for sharing it out, you guys. So, John, hopefully I answered your question. You will get more traffic doing it on your personal page, making sure that you share it out, but I would probably create a strategy with you that was driven towards maybe like 30 days and telling people what we're going to do, and have some kind of contest or opportunity for people to, you know, to meet you over there that are in that industry, that kind of thing. How do you manage your time as mom, wife, businesswoman, and live streamer and keep juggling life to keep it all moving? Great question too, Tim. Vicki, do you generate money from live scopes or benefit from opportunities for business sales firm? I'm not sure what that meant, Scaponi. Give me 1 second to answer Tim's, and then maybe you could rephrase that a little. Tim, I wrote a course called The Rockstar Guide to Getting It Done. That is because for 20 years, you know, I've written, yes, let's do that, John. I have run 4 companies. I also have a kid with special needs that Tim knows. And so I had to learn how to balance my time very well. And that's why I went from, in the beginning, I used to do 2 broadcasts a day. I did it 8:30 in the morning and 6 o'clock at night. And this year, for me, I transitioned to once a day, because that was supporting where I am and my goals and my family life and the things that I needed to do. So I switched to 1 time a day because, hey, Peter Lynn, welcome, sweetheart. So good to see you. So I switched to 1. Greg Grayson in the house. Hey, girl. Hey, son. I mean, friend. I'm saying hi, hun, son, fun, friend. Anyway, Greg, you know I love you, brother. So, you know, balancing those things is really important, and making sure that you have time slotted. So like I said, every day at 6 o'clock, this is a time slot. It's a block of time that I use for live streaming. After I get off the live stream, I tend to go over to Twitter, right? I follow up with it. It's so good to see you, honey. I'm so glad you're here. I follow up with it. I go and share out the retweets. I comment on people. I go back into my Facebook. I answer some of the questions and comments. You have to use it as a marketing tool. Remember, this is it's an advertisement for your business. Is the op in live streaming and making ad money? How does the business model work? I'm still not sure what that means. It is the opportunity in live streaming. There's multiple opportunities in live streaming. I mean, connecting with your audience, the know, like, and trust factor gets built very quickly, right? You guys get a chance to ask me questions and see, is she going to look it up in a book, or is it already in her head, right? So the opportunity, you know, it puts, hi, how are you? That it switches itself a little bit, right? Because it's fluid. We don't know what questions are coming up. We don't know what things are happening. But live streaming here, what we're trying to do now, some people like Amanda Oleander, she actually sells her products right online. She creates her art and she sells it right there online. My products, I'm not selling you a coaching package here. I offer you a free consultation. I give you another freebie, another something that's personalized freebie, where this one can be general, and then I answer your questions and makes it a little bit personal, and then I'll do a 20-minute consultation that really personalizes. So not sure if I answer your question quite right, but that's how the opportunity kind of blends itself in, and you identify, depending on what industry you're in, if there's something that you can do with what's there. But then you use that information as an opportunity. Thank you, Dave, for putting in the link for the free consult. It's VickiFitch.com/20 if you guys are interested. Again, if you're interested in leveling up your business, if you're interested in having a business coach or mentor that can help you to turn your business, like I said, your passion into your profits, and to start to create income. Now, it takes time. Like, you have to be consistent. Is it necessary to be a multitasking diva like you in order to do live streaming effectively? No, it is not. And Tim, hopefully I answered all your question, is that it's blocks of time, it's group tasking, and like I said, if you guys want to know, you can go to VickiFitch.com/courses and see my course on the Rockstar Guide to Getting It Done. Aw, thanks so much, Greg. He said I rock and I'm the real deal. Peter Lynn, I think everybody can do it at their own level. You're going to have your own skill set, and you're going to have your own vibe with your own tribe. Some people say I talk too fast. Some people say I talk just right. Hey, Wilson, welcome to the broadcast. Hey, Yenny. Al Bacon, one. I'm just going to call you one. Web Authoring's, welcome to the broadcast. So, Gerald, you're in the house. Johnny, welcome to the broadcast. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for retweeting. Hey, Katson. So you want to just do what you can. I started out with just Periscope. Facebook Live wasn't even out then. Start out with one broadcast. Say hello to people. Do the best you can. Don't have expectations of yourself that you can't meet. And it doesn't matter if you can't keep up with all the comments. Answer one. I mean, hey, that's a start, right? We all had to learn to tie our shoes. We all learned how to walk. We all learned how to run. Hey, Brazil, welcome to the broadcast. We all learned how to run, so it's up to us what pace we're at. Gerald, thanks, sweetheart. It's good to see you. The pace is yours. Now, remember, I always tell new entrepreneurs this. People sometimes, hey, Biggie, welcome to the broadcast. People get afraid to start their own business. They'll say, no, because it's going to take up too much time. Well, the beauty of your own business is you are the one that gets to choose your time. You get to choose your schedule. You get to decide how much time a week or a month, how much time a day you're going to spend in your business. And that's where this time blocking comes in. But I do time blocking a little bit different. That's what the course is about. Hey, 155, welcome. Thank you so much, Angel. Is that it's about building it around your schedule, about your time blocks, about your what I call non-negotiables, things that don't move for your schedule. We can't always put ourselves in somebody else's time blocks, but we can start to identify. Again, number one, the first thing is we find out, we do a brain dump because there's a lot of stuff going on up here, right? We brain dump it out, then we organize how many hats we wear, and we start finding places to fit things in a layer. Hey, Hot Country Gravy, welcome to the broadcast. So hopefully that answered your question, Peter Lynn, is that you get to work your business like you work it, not you. You don't want to be me, right? I remember I used to have a downline, and she used to say to me, well, Vicki, I'm just not doing very well. And I said, well, what are you using as a measuring stick? And she said, you. And I said, well, do you want to be me? And she said, no. And I said, then why are you using me as a measuring stick? Use yourself. Use your goals. Use your personality for your own measuring stick. Hey, Michael, welcome to the broadcast. Use yourself as your measuring stick. Use those things that you want as your measuring stick. Somebody asked me the other day, a new client said to me, Vicki, where do you get all this energy? Like every time I see you, I've met this person in person, no matter what, day or night, you have this energy. And I said, I know, I really do love what I do. I love people. I love connecting. I love speaking. I love sharing. Hot Country Gravy should be sponsored by Cracker Barrel. Hot Country Gravy, did you hear that? John says you should be sponsored by Cracker Barrel. Hey, Chi-Town. So do you guys get that? Is that this is, I just do. That's who I am. I love what I do. If I hated what I did, I imagine I'd be like, hi, guys. What questions can I answer for you? Or, why am I doing this live streaming? I love this. If you don't love it, yes, I am a born again Christian, Jordan, but thanks for asking. If you don't love it, then figure out what it is about your business you do love, and let's find a way for you to share that through live streaming. Oh, thank you, Marcia. Vicki is sponsored by Starbucks, paid in caffeine. You know what? I actually drink very little caffeine. I have a cup of coffee in the morning. You do live streaming 7 days a week. What are the metrics for that in terms of ROI versus 3 to 5 times a week? You know what, Peter Lynn? I don't know because I haven't done it only 5 days a week. I've always pretty much done it 7 days a week. I mean, I miss a day or two here and there. And when we were at the Tony Robbins event, for instance, I very, very seldom did. And no, I'm not going to, but thank you for asking. Hey, Patrick. Sorry, I guess I'm talking a lot today. I'm getting a little tickle in my throat. Hey, Saladin, welcome. Again, thanks so much for sharing it out, guys. I don't know how to compare the ROI on 3 to 5 times a week versus 7 times a week, because I think consistency is going to increase that factor some. If you guys are new and you don't know what ROI is, it's return on investment. Hey, Greg, thanks for inviting people, sweetie. And, metrics is a word that we use. It's just basically the numbers, right? What are the numbers and how would that convert? Like how many more sales will I get doing it every day versus only 3 to 5 days a week? I'm a Christian too. It's the best choice in life. Amen to that, Jordan. Thanks for bringing that up. So I don't know how to answer that because I do live stream 7 days a week, but I am sure that there is a consistency factor that you could add in on that other 4 to 5 days a week. I think it is, like if we're looking at that. So I'm not sure I can answer that specifically, but I believe that there is a metric there. If I was to measure it and drop down to 5 days a week, I guess I could give it to you. But since I'm not planning on doing that, I'm won't be able to give you that answer. Anybody else have any questions? You guys are doing some really fantastic questions today. Thank you so much for the interaction. Does anybody have, I mean, like I said, I know some of you guys are in here wondering about that the money and the conversion process. Ask me questions about it. Like I said, ask me. I know that you're thinking of some things. Don't be afraid to ask the questions. There are no stupid questions here. And if somebody else in the chat wanted to make fun of you, I will stand up for you, because there are no stupid questions. You know, when I started I bought my first house at 19. When I started my first company when I was 20. And I'm fairly certain Facebook is going to drop off, you guys. It's really starting to lag over on my side. Head over to Periscope if it does. Even the guy in the sky took it off. Amen to that, Tim. And I do. I actually take 2 days a week off. Technically, Wednesday and Sunday are my days off. I do have times what I call planned chaos, where I am pretty sure you guys are about to go off, because my lips are starting to look like a Japanese movie over here. But there are an opportunity, you know, I take Wednesdays and Sundays off. And now there are times of planned chaos when I have different trips and stuff like that. Oh, thanks, Jordan. That different trips and stuff where I will have to catch those things up and I will work those days. But typically I'm off on Wednesday and Sunday. I also take a break in the middle of the day because I get up at 4:45 in the morning. So I'm actually very balanced. Some people think that I must work all day every day because I'm up late and I'm up early, but it's not true. I balance myself really well. I take breaks and I do stuff with my kids, and I do personal stuff too. Remember, I work from my house, so I do laundry and other things like that too. Hey Fred, welcome. Ivor, welcome to the broadcast. Guys, thank you so much. Thanks for the hearts and shares. You guys are awesome. Does anybody else have any questions? I'm Catholic, Buddhist, agnostic, and pagan. Wow, you go, Peter Lynn. Those are hard to combine. Those are really hard to combine. How are you able to have a house at 19? What's my secret? Are you sure you don't have a clone? I don't have a clone, Dave. I really don't. I wish I did, because then it would be really cool. Silence is golden, and it only happens if you take time off. Oh, I totally agree. How did I buy a house at 19? I started my first business when I was 12, and I started understanding entrepreneurism from there. And you guys will be able to, you can read some of that in some of my books. And I am the end of this month, when I'm going to Scottsdale. If any of you guys are in Arizona near the Scottsdale area, put a 1 in the chat box. I'd love to connect with you. A little bit of everything. Got you feeling. I'd love to connect with you. Thank you so much, guys. Hey, Navid. Is it Navid? Navid? Welcome. Just understanding how to be an entrepreneur, just starting to catch that vision. And that's, again, had I had mentors like me or someone that was willing to deliver that information to me earlier, I can only imagine where I would have excelled to. That's why you guys need to embrace this opportunity to get free consulting from people that have been there and done that, right? She does have a clone, but she keeps her in the attic. Hey, JH, welcome to the broadcast. I wish I had one, Phelan. As you know, I am my own bottleneck, so I would definitely use her if I had a clone. Hey, Joel, welcome to the broadcast. God gave you that gift. Oh, Jordan, don't I know it, brother? If you saw my broadcast the other day, I did one about being a Christianpreneur and how to own it and how to own who you are. But at the end, once a quarter, I'm going away now to, with part of my gladiator friends reminding me that was really important too. Going away once a quarter to finish up my books and finish up things I need to. Hey, Sec, welcome to the broadcast. DJ, thanks for sharing it out. That finishing up those books and projects, taking that time off. Like I said, it's something that needs to be done. And I work hard and I totally play hard. I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I'm speaking in New Zealand in September, and I'm going to Australia right before that, and I'm going to Fiji right after that. So it'll be a great, great trip. Okay, any other questions, guys? Again, Peelan, thanks for sharing it out. I appreciate that. Yes, I do have a blessed life. Thank you, sweetie. I totally appreciate that. Anybody else have any questions? Again, you guys can do it, right? Be consistent. If you haven't started live streaming yet, be consistent. Use the tips I gave you today. If you didn't see the whole broadcast, start from the beginning. But we talked about connecting. Connect with your audience. Talk to the people. Don't just talk at them. This is my opinion. You can do whatever you want. I'm giving you my tips that have worked for me. Talk to people. Connect with people. You can see how there's relationships developing and forming. People I don't even know. Hey, Valley Hugger, welcome to the broadcast. People that are just here for the first time. People that have been here before, like Peter Lynn and Dave and Melanie. people ask questions and you give them answers, you're forming connections, right? And then the conversion, let us know. I will, Tim. I know I'm coming. It's going to be the beginning or mid part of September. I will definitely let you know and see if I'm trying to get some speaking engagements out there so I can maybe do a couple weeks and go because it's so big there. So let me know if you hear of anything because I would love to come and meet you in person. So the connection, right? The connection we talked about in the conversion, making sure that you actually get people offline. I told you guys you can go to VickiFitch.com/20 if you guys want a free consultation. You can also go to the freebies page, connect with me there and get some freebies from me. And then you want to, you're trying to collaborate with people. You're trying to do a lot of stuff where people actually trust you. No, my parents were not Christian. Well, I think right before they passed away they were, but they were not Christians growing up. Hey, Albert, welcome to the broadcast. Hey, North Country, welcome to the broadcast. So hopefully this message has resonated with you and you can understand you've got to ask for those orders. You have to provide value, jab, 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 right hook, which means give, give, give. Then you can ask for an order, right? Give, give, give. So I give value every day at 6 p.m. I deliver free content to you. Greetings from Belgium. Well, thank you, Albert. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. Anybody else have any last minute questions before I end the broadcast? Jeffrey, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You guys are a fantastic audience. Again, remember, tomorrow I will be back at 6 p.m. And Wednesday night, I have Vicki Fitch Live, A Fresh Perspective. So we're on at 6:30 on Wednesday night. And I have Kathy, I can never get her name right, Klotz Guest, as my guest on for Vicki Fitch Live, A Fresh Perspective. On Wednesday, she wrote a book called Don't Be Boring, and I can't remember exactly how the rest of the title goes, so I don't want to butcher it. Great advice. Be safe. Thank you, JH. Appreciate it. Keep the faith. Endure to the end. Amen. Amen to that. Anybody else have questions? Guys, thanks for being here. Aaron Roth just joining us. If you guys don't know Aaron from Archon Mounts, he is the bomb. What I'm broadcasting right now, the dual streaming is on the TW Broadcaster. If you guys want anything from Archon, you can go to archon.com. And if you use the code FITCHSLAP, FITCHSLAP, you get 20% off. And if you want to see the gear I use, go to VickiFitch.com/resources and you can see it there. He is awesome. You're right, Marcia. Hey, Kavichi. Welcome to the broadcast. So guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. I want you to be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock where I can drop some more knowledge bombs on you. Tweet me on Twitter at Vicki_Fitch and hashtag it Ask Vicki if you have some questions you were too shy to ask in here. And I answer them anonymously once a week on my show. So appreciate you guys. Do you know how very beautiful? Do you know you are very beautiful? Aw, Ibis, thank you so much. I will always take that compliment. I thank you for that. I really do. And until next time, I want to remind you, like I always do, to dream it, believe it, and achieve it. Ciao.